Hey guys, Vidhu here, strength and nutrition coach, and back with another video, clarifying a few confusions regarding nutrition, demystifying a few myths, and hopefully adding some value. So I came across this particular video from one of the ISKCON gurus. He's been addressing a crowd, and he was talking about meat eating versus vegetarian sort of a choice of nutrition. So, and he was sort of putting up some claims which I had ran through my database and the research papers that I read, and I would like to clarify a few things. So before that, let's one by one understand what he's trying to claim as a part of his लेक्चर.
हमारी बॉडी मीट खाने के लिए बनी ही नहीं है. हमारी पेट में जो एसिड होता है ना इज 20 टाइम्स लेस एसिडिक देन द कार्निवोरस एनिमल्स. दे कैन डाइजेस्ट मीट, वी कैन नॉट. इसलिए कई बार लोग शादी पार्टी में जाते हैं ना, मीट भी टंगड़ी वंगड़ी थोड़ी, उसके बाद फिर उल्टी कर दे. ये क्या हुआ, पचा नहीं, क्यों? तो खाने के लिए बना ही नहीं वो. आवर बॉडी इज नॉट मेंट फॉर दैट. जितने भी हर्बीवोरस एनिमल्स है ना, उनकी पेट की चर्बी है इट्स लॉन्ग, क्योंकि हम फूड को धीरे धीरे करके डाइजेस्ट करते हैं, पूरा नूडल्स हैं. लेकिन जो कार्निवोरस एनिमल्स होते हैं, दे ईट, दे डाइजेस्ट, एग्जिट एज अ स्टूल. उनका नहीं है जलेबी की तरह घूमे, क्योंकि मीट जल्दी सड़ता है. अगर आंतों में घूम गया ना मीट, सड़ जाएगा वो. इसलिए कार्निवोरस एनिमल्स को पाइल्स की बीमारी नहीं होती, ह्यूमंस में होती है. एंड एज पर रीडर्स डाइजेस्ट, पाइल्स की बीमारी 90% जो मीट ईटर्स हैं उनको होती है.
So he's talking about the acidic level of our stomachs as humans versus what is there in the carnivore animals. So I don't know where this 20 times less acidic than carnivore point came from, because if you see the data, human stomach, the pH of human stomach is around 2 to 4, and of that of carnivore is around 1 to 4, 1 to 5, right? So our acidic levels is round about same, if not equal to what is there available in carnivores. Secondly, he's claiming that, I don't know what example he is giving, that someone ate a tangdi kebab, a chicken leg, and that person was vomiting. Pretty absurd, because I've had a lot of tangdi kebab. I love it, and I've never had vomit issues or any stomach issues with that particular meat eating. However, if the meat isn't cooked properly, however, if the meat is rotten, okay, depends on the source, depends on where you're eating, how you're preparing your food, okay. And that is why we always prescribe have home cooked food. Prepare your food with love and care. Always buy fresh, always eat fresh, okay. Third claim, and it's one of the most interesting, and it's about intestinal length. What he's saying, that carnivore animals have a smaller intestine, and we have a typically larger intestine as comparable to that of a herbivore or a plant eating animal. If you go back to evolution, now I'm talking about Darwin here, we have been evolving, okay, as humans. Initially, humans, they found out plants that they could eat, so they ate plants. However, plants, they're not calorie dense. Plants don't have as many calories, okay, to sustain a lot of running or walking or hunting or whatever they wanted to do. So what they did, they wanted to eat a lot of it. Gradually, our stomachs evolved into a longer intestines. Our intestines evolved into a longer length. While the carnivore animals are eating primarily meat, so when they're eating primarily meat, it's caloric dense. You don't need to eat a lot of meat to get the energy or get the nutrition. So you don't require the entire feed of passage that is there in our stomachs. So that is why carnivore animals only have a shorter length of intestines as compared to us or herbivore animals. Second thing is, we are not only eating meat, we are also eating vegetables, we are also eating grains. That makes us omnivore. So we are not only carnivore. So if you say that you cannot eat meat because your intestines are large, you can counterclaim saying that you are also eating your rotis, your rice, your vegetables along with it, right? Third point, we tend to cook meat as we have evolved. Okay, initially we might have eaten raw. Our ancestors, they learned how to cook, how to, how to light fire and how to cook food. So they started to break down food into simpler, easily digestible components. That is why this evolution theory has become true, and we have the size of intestines that is there, and it's easily digesting food, including meat. Fourth claim is about piles. He's claiming that there's been some article in Reader's Digest which says that 90% of meat eating people are suffering from piles. I looked through it. I looked through the internet. I tried to research about, is there anything that is available in Reader's Digest in the course of many years that the magazine has published. However, I could not find one. So if you guys find one, please do share it with me, because the only thing I could find about piles or hemorrhoids is what it is and how it can be cured. Okay, usually piles, as mentioned in there, and what it is actually in the research papers, is basically when there is bleeding in the stool because of inflammation in the in the extremity of the anal area, and it's basically majorly due to constipation in people, okay, not able to pass on stool easily, and also due to a lot of loose motion or diarrhea. That is where piles problem comes in. But it nowhere says that because of meat eating it occurs, because if that were the case, then the population outside of the vegetarians, that is Europe, Americas, Africa's meat, the Middle East, there is so much meat consumption. And do you really find linkage of meat eating with piles? I don't. If someone is saying that you only should eat vegetables or vegetarian based food, you have to understand that there are limitations in our body for vegetarian foods also, like it might be there for meat, as someone would claim, right? For meat, we have a protease enzyme, we have lipase, which are helping us break down and absorb meat. Okay, then there is nutrition. Okay, when you're eating meat, is caloric dense. You get B vitamins, you get vitamin D, you get protein, right? So those are all building blocks of someone who wants to be active and stay active. Okay, I'm not saying I'm promoting meat eating, but if you are a vegetarian or a vegan, you want to have to supplement with a B12, you want to have to supplement with the vitamin D, you want to have to supplement with calcium, you want to have to supplement with the branch chain amino acids or protein, right, to really be at par or perform at par with someone who's an omnivore, who is eating a balanced, sustainable diet. As a conclusion, I would say that I'm really not sure what this ISKCON guru's name is. Religion is good, devotion is good, belief is good. However, if that is coming at an expense of misinformation, if that is coming as an expense where people are being misguided on certain things and are being really lured into something which might or might not be too fruitful for them, why really do that? Okay, you're a devotee of God, let God guide them, right? So really not getting too much into religion here, but there should be research, there should be proper study done before you're making claims to millions who are following you, right? So guys, if you have any questions, any discussions, we can do it in the comment section below. Please let me know. And if you require any support on strength training, nutrition, fun workouts, outdoor training, do reach out to us. Write to us at liftandwander@gmail.com, or comment below, or DM me on Instagram. Thank you. See ya.